Wow, I look a little bit not. I look okay now, but wow. Today, both of my kitties are here. Today was absolutely insane, and it's only like I think midday right now. What time is it? Maybe like 5 o'clock. Yep, 5 o'clock. Um, yeah, today was insane. I basically had an emergency. I went on a run after having some breakfast, and it's a bit cold today. It was around like 45, 50 degrees. I go on runs pretty often, usually at least like twice, maybe 3 times a week. Hadn't gone in a bit though, but I went, and after being outside for about 30 minutes, running and taking a break and running again, I started to feel really, really nauseous. And, what's the word? Really nauseous and lightheaded, and I basically ended up being like immobile at the park that I was at, that I frequent often when I go on runs. I run there, and I basically ended up just laying on the grass on one of the hills that was there, and I vomited a bit, and I was in really, really extreme pain. I was having pretty bad cramps, and I was cold, and I was in pain, and I was also nauseous, and I couldn't move. My hands and my feet were kind of what's the word? They were shaking, or not shaking. My hand's shaking a little bit right now. They were tingling, and I couldn't move them. They were kind of like stuck in a position that they were in. It was really scary, and I was waiting for some time for someone to walk by and to ask them to go get some help from the museum. And I was having a hard time articulating myself, and it was also quite cold, and I'm just laying there, and I'm wearing workout clothing, so I'm not the warmest, and it was just quite bad. Thankfully, I called my boyfriend and my sister, and her and my brother-in-law came to pick me up and get me because I was unwell. Like, I couldn't actually even walk. And they took me back to my apartment, which is only down the street from this park. And they had to warm me up and get me to drink some liquids and stuff because I hadn't had a meal besides breakfast. And it was just crazy and uncomfortable, and I feel really grateful for the fact that everything is okay and that I had some people to help me and to care about me, because it was very very humbling when you need help and you don't necessarily know who's going to be there, and you're also just in a situation where you can feel your body being very weak and things kind of turning for the worst. But thankfully, I'm back at home. I'm relaxing. My babies are here. They're giving me good company, which is nice. And I'm just trying to recover and kind of not try and dwell on it, but I do feel like that was a crazy thing to happen today. And I'm definitely going to be a lot more careful moving forward.